Hey lovely people, this is Sean and I'm at the lovely place, and today we've got a few projects to do. I still have the skid steer here at this point in time, so I've got some cleanup to do down near the driveway. I've got to take off a couple of my cameras. Two of my Reolink cameras are in shaded areas, and this time of the year we get all of the canopy, the leaves are out, and we get a lot of shade where those solar panels don't get the maximum amount of charging time. And so normally in early summer, and we're right there at the beginning of it, it'll get really low, those batteries on a couple of them that are in the shaded areas, and I've got to take them down and give them a good thorough charge, put them back, and they're normally good till almost the end of summer. I'll do it one more time, and then from that point on they're good till the beginning of the following summer. The ones that get sun all the time are still at 100%, or even part-time, they're still at 100%. So it's just the ones that almost get no sun that go down like that. I'm checking on my plant that my mom gave me, and it's getting eat up by something. We're going to need to spray this with something. It's not food, so it's just a decorative plant. And back here we've got the blackberries. These are not turning black. The ones that did have already been eaten by birds. We didn't get over here in time to get them picked, but hopefully some of these will come back and we can maybe pick a basket full of them and make something out of it. Outside of cleaning up the driveway with the skid steer, I may get some cleanup done up there with it as well. And I did bring my bad boy along today, because up toward the barn and the tiny house area, it's starting to grow up pretty good. So we've got some cleanup to do today. So let's go take this ladder and prop it up against a tree, and we'll get those cameras down and get them charging. Let's do it. Let's go check out the creek, see how low it's gotten. I know that this time of the year, well, we've just had no rain. We're expecting rain. I don't know if I said that a minute ago, but we should be getting rain for about a week, and that should be starting just about any time. So that's why I'm hoping to get some stuff accomplished with the skid steer today. But yeah, look, the creek's already low. When it's rained a lot, it will sometimes flood all the way back up that way. I mean, it gets high, which I don't like that either. I wish it would be a nice steady right here all the time, but it gets running pretty hard and fast. There's some tadpoles. Anyway, so you may have seen the camera when I came in. I kind of pointed up that direction. This one, that's one of the Reolinks, and it's right there in that tree. So we got the ladder here. Let's get up there and get that thing pulled down. One down, one more to go. All All right, we got this one plugged in here. Let's get this end in, and let's turn on the AC, and let's see if we get a charging light here. Yeah, we're getting a blue flashing light here, so that means it's charging. And I'm going to turn it off because it's going to want to alert me. So let's turn the camera off. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little red light here. It'll turn green when it's fully charged. That's it. Been a minute since we've done it. Like I said, I only pull these down once or twice a year to charge them up. Otherwise, the solar panel's just always doing it for me. Another one down, and I'm gonna leave the ladder there just in case this thing gets charged up by the end of the day. I can put it right back up. If not, I'll come back and grab the ladder down. So I grabbed another charging cord, plugged it into this USB on this particular, this is called a Vector, the Freedom of Power. You can see all the stats on this thing right here. But yeah, I have this little conversion deal and this AC adapter for USB, and then this has one USB and a cigarette lighter adapter. So I plugged the other one in, and we've got a very faint little light right in there, if you can see it. And so that means they're both charging now. We'll come back and see how they charged up later today. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in this Kubota skid steer that was left here by a friend of mine to allow me to use to finish up some of the stuff that we've got on this project and others. I've got a pile of dirt down here I need to get moved. I've got a pile at the end of the driveway that I want to pull up and cover some tiles or culverts so that we can have it covered and ready to go. And I'll plan after that to maybe pull these rocks out of this culvert ditch, put some of that fabric down, and then we'll end up putting full riprap all the way to the end so that we will end up not having weeds and things like that. You will be able to see on a previous video my first time ever getting behind the joystick of a skid steer. That was this one with about a 30-second tutorial on this does this and this does that. And I got in there and I dug, well, I actually inserted this culvert and then tried to cover it up. Made a little bit of a mess of things, so I ended up asking Jojo, the gentleman who owns this, and he had his excavator, to come back, clean this up for me a little bit. But I hauled a ton of dirt and did a lot of other little things, filled some holes and stuff like that over there. So if you're ever wondering, hey, could I run a skid steer? Yeah, you can do it. You just need maybe 60 seconds of a tutorial, because I got off to a little bit of a rocky start, but we got it going. And after day one, when I got into day two, which is also on a different video of projects, it went smooth and things really went a lot better. I mean, obviously it comes with time, the muscle memory and everything that you got to do. You'll get better as you go. But we're going to get this thing hooked up to this skid steer, and I'm going to get rocking and rolling. We're going to make some things happen. We're going to move some dirt. Let's do it.